Did you know that the most important thing that you can do for yourself and the world is choosing to feel good? Feeling good is the key to whatever you want to be, do, or have. You're the creator of your reality, and the formula for creating everything you desire is simple. Feel good plus the law of attraction equals all your dreams and desires. Everyone wants to feel good, and if you can choose to feel good first without conditions changing, you will become a master manifester. Instead of needing the world and people around you to change before you feel good, you can feel good and watch the world change to match your good feeling. Throughout this course, I'm going to show you and prove to you that the most important thing that you can do for yourself is to feel good, like I said. I'll also be teaching you powerful tools to help you feel good consistently and unconditionally. So the old saying, "I will believe it when I see it," is actually reversed. You will see it when you believe it. But I don't just want you to believe me. I want you to improve the way that you feel and see for yourself if this works or not. Either way, if you wind up feeling better, wouldn't that alone be worth it? In the course, you'll be learning the tools to help you to feel good and change your limiting beliefs. Beliefs are just habits of thought, or thoughts you keep thinking. The key to feeling good is not waiting for good things to happen in your life so that you can have a good feeling reaction to them, but letting the emotion of feeling good be enough without having to see the manifestation first. And what we usually do, which stops us from having everything we want, is we focus on what is happening right now and allow that to show us how to feel, rather than choosing to feel good without the condition being necessary. In other words, feeling good unconditionally. I want you to know that at any moment you can feel better, and it can be achieved in a very short time. Everything you want because you think it will make you feel good. Isn't that right? So why not just go straight to feeling good right now? Feeling good is a choice, not a reaction to circumstances, like you might have thought. But you might ask, how do I feel good when I have a situation in front of me that makes me feel really bad? The answer to that question is that you can't look at a situation that feels bad and expect to feel good about it. Instead, you need to take your focus off the not so good stuff by thinking more general positive thoughts. Like things are always working out for me, or I'm doing the best I can from where I am. And every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. So for example, say you have some sort of problem with your health or illness that is affecting your quality of life. It certainly doesn't make you feel good, but what do we usually do when faced with this sort of situation? We usually focus on what's going wrong. We usually talk about it to others or complain that you don't feel good. So the only way to feel good in this situation is to take your attention away from your health problem or illness and focus on something that does feel good. Your mind can only focus on one thing at a time. So if you achieve a good feeling about something else that is working in your life and you take your mind off the health problem, then you've achieved a better feeling experience. The meditation and self-hypnosis technique that I'll be teaching you can also take your mind off your problem and put you in a more receptive mode where the law of attraction can begin to bring you more good feeling thoughts, experiences, and better health. We often think we need to get to the bottom of a problem before we can feel good again, but the truth is you'll never find the underlying cause, because as long as you continue to focus on the problem, it's going to keep persisting. What you resist persists. So redirect your attention away from the problem and find a way to feel better. Let go of trying to change reality from the outside and start changing it from the inside. The result is that when you feel good most of the time, I absolutely guarantee you that you'll attract everything that you want. The next thing I want to ask you is, do you want to change the condition or manifestation, or do you want to feel better right now? What can you accomplish right now in the next 5 minutes? Is it likely that you'll get the dream job, or new car, or the new relationship, or the abundance you desire? Or is there more possibility that you can create a feeling which feels better than where you are right now? Feeling better, of course, and that's why you want the new car, dream job, perfect relationship, or more money, simply to feel better. Can you give yourself the permission to feel good before you get what you want? If you can, then you can have what you want before it manifests. And if you can achieve feeling better right now, then you're on your way to manifesting everything that you want. How you feel is simply the best internal guidance system that you have. How you feel tells you whether you're in alignment or out of alignment with your non-physical source, the larger, all-knowing part of you. When you feel good within yourself, you are perfectly aligned. And when you don't feel good, then you're out of alignment with Source in that moment. But this is not a bad thing, because what it's showing you is that Source, or your inner being, does not agree with your negative feeling or thought. If you feel unworthy or inferior, for example, then the bad feeling you have is because your inner being, your Source, does not agree with that thought and knows you're completely worthy. How you feel is also showing you what your present point of attraction is, meaning what you will create next in your life. So if you feel good, you'll be attracting and creating all the good things that you want into your life. And if you don't feel good, you'll be attracting more of the same not so good feeling stuff. So in other words, if you feel anxious, frustrated, discouraged, inferior, worthless, or afraid, that's your current point of attraction. But if you feel joyful, happy, healthy, or loving, then that's your point of attraction and is what will manifest more of next in your life. The easiest way I've found to be happy and feel good is to wake up every day with the intention to feel good. The momentum of certain thoughts from the day before has stopped while you sleep. So this is the best time of day to set this intention. When you start your day feeling good, focusing on things that you appreciate, the law of attraction brings you more thoughts that feel good. And when you practice appreciation for what is working in your life and notice things around you that you appreciate, everything begins to look brighter and more enjoyable. Every morning, look for reasons to feel good. Find positive things from your past. Look for great positive things happening right now. Look for positive things that you want in the future. Smile a lot. It is your natural state to be a happy person. It's natural for you to love and to laugh. Your dreams and desires will manifest when you make how you feel the most important thing in your life. Care more about how you feel than what is happening in your life, and you'll see the results manifesting quickly. You can choose to feel better anytime you wish. Just choose a thought that feels better. And here are some additional tips that will help you feel good. Meditate and relax. Find more things that please you. Get outdoors more often. Breathe more consciously. Walk or exercise more often. Have more fun. Make time to pursue interests you feel passionate about. You'll only see the evidence you want when you actually put into practice the principles of the law of attraction in a way that changes your reality. and that is by choosing to feel good most of the time. Feeling good most of the time can be challenging for most of us. Shifting your mindset and reversing your negative self-talk is not always easy, but I promise you that if you practice the things that I'll be teaching you throughout this course, they will help you to change your thinking and therefore change how you feel. So you'll start to feel good through choice, not through reacting to circumstances, and you'll definitely start to see the results in your life. What could be better than that? We know from science that we live in an energy-based universe, with energy-based laws. The law of attraction is one such law, which draws to you the essence of whatever you mostly focus your attention on. Some people believe that the law of attraction is only working when they actually get what they ask for. And when they don't, the law of attraction just mustn't be working. What they don't realize is that the law of attraction is like the law of gravity. Gravity never takes a break, otherwise we'd float off to space. And neither does the law of attraction. This is why they're called laws, because they are completely consistent. The law of attraction never stops responding to the vibration you express the most. It is common, though, for people to get stuck in wanting something, where they constantly ask for what they want while continuing to feel frustrated because they don't have it. When this is the case, they unknowingly offer a higher vibration of the lack of what they want, and therefore continue to get more of the lack. So if the majority of your thoughts and feelings are focused on feeling good, then everything you want will manifest. Have you ever noticed when you or others are feeling good and are in the zone, that everything seems to flow easily and everything works out? And in contrast, have you noticed when you or others don't feel good, frustrated or angry, then things continue to go wrong? In other words, whatever you focus on is what you get. For example, if you want to be pain-free when you've got pain, it's important for you not to focus on wanting that pain to go away because it feels bad, but focused instead on feeling healthy, energetic, and full of vitality. We can often get impatient or don't believe the law of attraction works, and then complain that the universe is not bringing us what we want. We then become discouraged and assume that the law of attraction doesn't work, or that it's all just too hard. But this is not about hard work. It's simply about offering a consistent vibration around what we truly want. The law of attraction is a universal law, and science confirms its existence. In fact, there's nothing in the world that disproves the law of attraction. Quantum physics has confirmed that consciousness actively plays a part in how physical reality is perceived by us. Modern psychology and the latest brain research have also shown that how we think creates what we perceive, and therefore our reality. Quantum physicists have proven that thoughts are what hold together this ever-changing energy field into the objects that we see. Our thoughts are like the glue that holds this reality together. Science tells us that atoms, which are the building blocks of everything in our world, are 99.9% empty space. But that space is not empty. It's filled with energy or information. So no matter how solid our world appears, it is actually almost pure energy and information. Through this understanding, they have studied how consciousness does change the world and our bodies at an energetic level. They discovered, when they studied the small particles of subatomic matter, that it was only when they were observed and focused on that these particles would even show up. Otherwise, they'd disappear back into the energy information field. So in essence, the scientists have discovered that physical matter only exists when it is observed and given our focus and attention. Therefore, they have in fact proven that our minds do have a powerful effect on physical matter. In other words, our consciousness, which is made up of our thoughts and emotions, does indeed create our reality. Everything you see in our physical world started as an idea. You literally become what you think about most. Your life becomes what you've imagined and believed in most. The world is literally your mirror, enabling you to experience in the physical plane what you hold as your truth, until you change it. Quantum physics shows us that the world is not the hard and unchangeable thing it might appear to be. Instead, it's a very fluid place, continuously built up using our individual and collective thoughts and emotions. You and I are mostly pure energy that is constantly changing beneath the surface, and you control it all with your powerful mind. From a quantum perspective, when we mentally and emotionally rehearse a wanted future, it is not idle daydreaming. It is actually choosing a new future, which we can observe into reality and intentionally manifest a desired reality. What we usually do, because we haven't understood this, is we create by default, which means what we have been taught to think and believe by family and society, and also by observing what is, which simply creates the same patterns and experiences to be repeated. Now we know we have the power which creates worlds within our minds. We can now choose to create how we want to experience our lives, which means creating by design rather than by default, our design. By focusing more on what you do want and less on what you don't want, you can observe into existence whatever you desire and reduce what you no longer want. So creating your reality the way you desire is not some fantasy, but in fact quantum reality. The next thing that is helpful in manifesting everything you want is to know that you will never be complete or finished, and happily you never will be. Imagine getting everything you want right now and not wanting anything else. That would truly be the end of this wonderful journey for you. It would be like eating all the excellent food you were meant to eat for the rest of your life all at once. I know I wouldn't want that. I like the way a meal comes just at the right time, and I can enjoy that meal in that moment and know the next one will come when I need and desire it. Fortunately, we are eternal beings. That's why we will never get to a place where we are totally complete, and so we can't get it wrong. Also remember that the true essence of who you are is an extension of the non-physical, expressing as form in physical reality. You are perfect and worthy as you are. All you're doing here is having an experience of physical reality where you get to create whatever you choose, once you know how. And when you get what you want, you'll simply want something more. Life continues to expand and grow. Your life is supposed to feel good to you because you have deliberately chosen to be here to create your dreams and desires. You are forever growing and expanding, while at the same time, you're perfect where you are at any given moment. In other words, wherever you are right now is exactly where you need to be on your path to manifesting whatever you want. And when you get what you want, you'll continue to want more and align with your continual evolution. The basic understanding that is the foundation of this work is that well-being is our inherent state of being. We don't have to create well-being, and we don't have to fix ourselves or the world around us to experience it. We just need to stop the resistant thoughts that hold us back from experiencing our natural well-being. Also, remember that the true essence of who you are is pure conscious awareness, expressing itself as form in physical reality. And we are much more than we generally think we are. So, in the broader scheme of things, nothing has ever really gone wrong, and nothing needs to be fixed within you. I know it might not always feel this way, but you are perfect and completely worthy of all you want. We are here to help expand the universe, and we're doing a great job. So relax and know that all is well. Embrace where you are now, love who you are and who you are becoming. Source, which is your inner being, always accepts who you are and loves you completely and unconditionally. That's why, when you don't feel good, your feeling guidance system is telling you that your inner being does not agree with that thought or feeling. Your inner being is always loving and accepting you, no matter what. Everyone wants to feel good, and if you can choose to feel good first without conditions changing, you will have attained manifesting mastery. Instead of needing the world and people around you to change before you feel good, you can feel good and watch the world change to match your good feeling. You can appreciate this moment right now without conditions having to change. Just feel good for no reason. We've been trained to react to situations. If the situation is something we want, then we react by feeling good. On the other hand, if what is happening isn't something we want, then we feel bad. What I'm suggesting is having complete control over the way you feel by choosing to feel good no matter what condition is appearing. In other words, feeling good unconditionally. Feeling good is the key to everything that you want. The formula again is feeling good plus the law of attraction equals everything you desire. The more you practice feeling good for no reason, the more you will realize feeling good is your choice. We're powerful beings, and the greatest power we have is how we feel in the moment. It's all about focus and attitude. We as human beings have the power to change our focus, our beliefs, and our attitudes, and choose instead to be happy and feel good. We've let the conditions of reality matter way too much, rather than knowing we can control how we feel unconditionally. And if we feel good unconditionally, then we will get all the physical conditions we want. The biggest mistake we make in trying to manifest our desires is needing those desires to manifest first to make us happy. We think the condition will make everything right, instead of feeling good then letting conditions come to add to that, but not to be the reason we feel good. The truth is, we as human beings have the power to not react negatively in a negative situation. We've got the power to choose how we feel, and we can choose to feel good and take control of our lives. And one of the other major ways we slow down the manifestation of what we want is because we jump into action too early, before we feel good, and focus on our vibrational energy. Most people believe that it's hard work and perseverance that will bring them their goals and desires. We've been taught this throughout our lives, at home and in society. But I'd like to suggest a different way, that before we act, we align our thoughts and feelings with Source and find a way to feel good. When you do this first, you'll find that inspired action will come to you. First in the form of other good feeling thoughts and emotions, then you'll run into the right people that can help you at exactly the right time. And when you do choose to act, it will be because it is inspired action. It will not feel like hard work. It'll feel good and simply be the next logical part of the process. We often don't even realize the well-being which is occurring in every moment just to be alive. how the sun creates the light and warmth of our world for us to survive. How the evaporation of water then creates the clouds, which creates the rain, which creates the rivers, which give us our water, which is what we're mostly made up of. The trillions of cells working together in our body to keep our heart beating and our brain working. We often take for granted everything that is working in our life so we can experience this wonderful world. So rather than focusing on what isn't working, focus on and appreciate everything that is working. There are 3 basic steps to manifesting or creating your reality utilizing the law of attraction. Step 1 occurs as we live our everyday lives and a negative experience happens. The negative experience provides us with the contrast we need to help us recognize that this is an experience we don't want, and this automatically tells us what we do want. It's not always easy to know exactly what we want until we experience what we don't want. For example, if someone's angry or mean to us, our automatic desire is for that person to be calm and kind to us. Or if we face difficulty because we don't have enough money, love, or happiness, this reveals to us we'd prefer our lives to be more abundant in money, love, and happiness. Step 2 happens after we experience what we don't want and acknowledge our true desire of what we do want. Your inner being, the larger, all-knowing part of you, instantly responds to what you want. Your inner being holds everything you have ever wanted in a vibrational reality and is ready to bring it to you in the perfect way. This vibrational reality is waiting to become physical reality and manifested into your life as soon as you follow step 3. And step 3 is your only active role in creating what you want. It's your role to align vibrationally with your dreams and desires. In other words, you need to find a way to get happy and feel good no matter what's happening to attract what you desire into your life. Your inner being will then send you thoughts, feelings, situations, and people at the perfect time for you to receive exactly what you want in the perfect way. So just to clarify what those 3 steps are to manifesting anything you want. Step 1 is automatic. When we come up against what we don't want, we ask for what we do want. Step 2 is taken care of by our inner being, and therefore we don't need to do anything. Our inner being will sort it all out with the law of attraction. Step 3 requires us to feel good no matter what is happening. And this is the essential key to manifesting your dreams and desires. To feel good no matter what condition is showing up for you. So we'll be concentrating on step 3 and helping you to align with your dreams and desires so that you'll feel good. And I promise you that if you can achieve feeling good most of the time, you will manifest everything that you want.